This week, the governor welcomed President Donald Trump to the official opening of the Immigration Detention Facility in the Everglades, dubbed Alligator Alcatraz. The president toured the facility, including a look at the center's barracks. Homeland Security Secretary Christine said that it will cost $450 million to run the facility annually. Originally the Dade Collier Training and Transition Airport, it is now expected to house 3,000 people. President Trump praised the state's rapid development of this project and spoke about the longevity the facility might have in Florida's future.
They did this in less than a week. And you look at it, it's incredible. The incredible thing is picking the site, because the site was one of the most natural sites. It might be as good as the real Alcatraz site. You know, it could be. Well, that's a spooky one too, isn't it? That's a tough site. But so I think it could last as long as they want to have it. I mean, you may morph this into, your prison system.
The president's visit to the Big Cypress Preserve drew a large contingency of gatherers. For some, the opening of Alligator Alcatraz marked a time to celebrate. For others, a time of sorrow. WGCU's Jennifer Crawford followed multiple days of protest in the Everglades.
Alligator Alcatraz. We say no. Alligator Alcatraz. We say no.
Supporting ICE, President Trump, and DeSantis on getting all the illegals out of the country.
A festive mood accompanied those in favor of the opening of Alligator Alcatraz deep in the Florida Everglades, like Penny Perry.
I'm here on vacation. We heard this was happening, said it was a historical event that will be taking place, and we hopped in the car and came down.
Former Proud Boys leader Enrique Tarrio arrived from Miami.
I'm here to practice my First Amendment right. They might be here actually protesting. I'm here to celebrate.
Tarrio, along with Barry Ramey, both pardoned by President Trump for their roles in the January 6th riots, were excited to see this come to fruition.
I support the detention center. I think it's a testament to Ron DeSantis as a governor, how quick it went up. The same governor that designed that bridge pretty much overnight after that devastating hurricane. Shows that the bureaucratic red tape is unnecessary in most cases.
Donald Trump has got to.
Crowds of protesters far outnumbered those in support of the detention facility.
This is going to be, if they're allowed to put this prison camp up and continue to operate it, a blight on the landscape that will offer nothing but environmental and spiritual pollution for the land, destruction for our native species, and terror and fear for our neighbors. It can't be allowed to stand.
It's an area that has lots of threatened and endangered species. You can imagine this isn't exactly good for that. And we've spent billions, literally billions. That's what I've worked most of my career on, is science support for Everglades restoration. To do things thoughtfully with as much science and information and data as possible so that you make long-term wise choices and wise investments of that public money. This flies in the face of that, totally.
Miccosukee tribal leader Betty Osceola has organized several peaceful protests. She's sorrowful at what is taking place on what she calls sacred land.
The earth must be crying. I feel the sadness. My shoes are off. I can feel what it's feeling. It's very upset. My ancestors are laid to rest out there, all around that place. The ancestors are there. The ancestors don't like all these vehicles and all that fuel that's going in being dumped on them.
As opponents work to spread their concerns about the facility, the first detainees moved in. Supporters hope other states will follow in Florida's footsteps.
I think because we have to clean up Florida, I think a lot of red states should start joining and doing the same thing that we're doing to clean up the country.
In the Everglades, I'm Jennifer Crawford reporting for WGCU News.
Alligator Alcatraz is the first of what President Trump hopes will be multiple new migrant detention facilities. Governor DeSantis has already expressed interest in a second center in Florida, that one at Camp Blanding outside of Jacksonville. Thanks for watching. We've got more great content for you, from news to the arts to the environment. So be sure to like and subscribe to WGCU's YouTube channel and follow us on our social media platforms for the stories that matter to you.